Generation Z, born roughly between 1997 and 2012, is the first demographic cohort to come of age with the smartphone, not just as a tool, but as an appendage. Unlike millennials, who remember a time before social media, Gen Z has never known a world without a public, performative scoreboard for their lives. This has led them straight into the performative perfection trap. The immense, paralyzing pressure to maintain a curated, flawless online persona in an era defined by global instability, climate anxiety, and economic uncertainty. They are inheriting a broken world while being told to filter it through a rosy Instagram lens. The resulting cognitive dissonance has shattered their trust in traditional institutions and glossy media, forcing them to reject the polished aesthetic of their predecessors in favor of something messier, louder, and profoundly contradictory. The strategic power of Gen Z culture is its embrace of radical authenticity and absurdist nihilism. If the world is burning, they figure they might as well make a meme about it. This is the post-cringe generation, where the greatest social currency is the willingness to be deeply uncool, vulnerable, or bizarre en main. They utilize a hyper-referential, ever-accelerating language of irony that acts as a defensive shield against an earnestness that feels too painful to maintain. From niche TikTok aesthetics like Goblin Mode, to surreal, deep-fried humor that makes no sense outside their immediate in-group, their culture is a funhouse mirror held up to the absurdity of modern existence, prioritizing raw vibes over coherent narratives. However, living permanently in the irony-poisoned digital trenches comes with a significant mental health and connection wall. The challenge of digital burnout and fragmentation is paramount. The constant barrage of micro-trends and the speed at which the cultural conversation shifts creates a sense of permanent exhaustion and FOMO, fear of missing out. More critically, there is the depth crisis, when everything is layered in 5 levels of irony. Genuine connection and sustained political action become difficult. The Gen Z paradox demands that we look beyond the chaotic TikTok dances to see a generation desperately trying to find solid ground in a liquid reality, using humor not just to cope, but to dismantle the oppressive structures of the past in hopes of building something real in their place.